Real estate agents, you're doing too much. If you're a part-time agent, a full-time agent that has additional income, or an agent that's done at least 5 or more deals in 2024, you're doing too much. I got a message for you. I got an email from a client the other day that, first off, took about a year for them to finally get on board. She got on board for the do-it-yourself, went through it, and came back and repeated the exact information that I had mentioned to her. She said, wow, because I was checking on how her progress was, because that's what we do. She was like, wow, I'm setting this up for this new construction community, but I'm also setting this up for my own, I think it was another business or something, or another portion of her, that's what it was, another portion of her real estate business. And she was like, this skill is totally transferable. And my comment was, I told you so. And she said, haha, yeah, you did. But, I was skeptical, which is totally understandable. But skepticism keeps you stuck. That's number one. Number two, the community that she was working on, she kind of delayed and waited for so long. She waited to get in. She waited to learn how to do it. Now that she understands how to do it, she was waiting to set it up. Now, this specific community only had about 8 homes left. Now, it's not necessarily a bad thing because there's always going to be people looking for that, which I told her. But she came back and said, okay, now I got to go back and do the research. I got to find some more new construction communities. I want to set this up. But how much can I pay you to help me? It was help her with her social media and then help her with, there was something else. It was like some video or helping her with her social media. And she was kind of asking my advice as to what to do next. Because marketing is what we do. She knows that we can definitely help her. And that's our goal, is to be our clients' marketing guardrails. If you need any type of marketing, that's what we do. We'll direct you in the path, connect you with somebody, or we'll bring them to you and we'll provide that information. That's the privileges and the benefits of working with us. So she was asking these questions, and I don't remember exactly everything that she was looking for, but it was at least 3 things. And we're going back and forth in email dialogue. And I asked a series of questions, and I said, okay, how are you with your new construction campaigns to attract new construction buyers? Number 1. She's like, oh, I'm okay here. She said, I got to set it up again, but can you help me with these things? And my first response was, yes, I can, but what are you trying to accomplish? What are your goals? Be as detailed as possible. Now, she was very surface, which doesn't help because you can't be surface when you go to a doctor and say, oh, my arm hurts and my head hurts. Okay, well, then they're going to probe and ask questions. The reason they do that is so that they can help you. I can't help you if I don't know what's going on. So she gave me some high level, so I still didn't have absolute clarity on what it was that she was trying to do outside of get business. And that's way too broad. Like, we need specificity. Specificity matters. But what I told her was, after listening, I was like, you're doing too much. And she's like, what do you mean? You are doing way too much. You are taking a shotgun approach instead of the rifle approach. You need business. I told her the first thing you need to do is go back and reset up those campaigns and start getting leads for new construction, luxury new construction, whatever it is that she's marketing, locally and out of state. Understand that process. She already went through it. She understood it. Do that first. Then layer on the next thing. You want to do social media? That's a whole nother platform. It's a whole different discipline. Totally doable. But now multitasking is impossible. It's physically impossible. We can do a bunch of things at once, but you're not doing anything 100%. If you're in a crunch and you need results and you need to get something, you need to layer in and dial in on one thing. Do that one thing until you get that one thing working, and then layer on the next thing. And that's what I told her. And I see that all the time. Agents are like, yeah, I was trying this system, and then I took this class, and I went over here and I tried this, and then I came over here and I did this, and then I went over there and I'm doing that, and I'm taking this commercial class. And it's like, whoa, Nelly. That's way too much. You have to focus, because you're never going to get anywhere if you keep trying to do all this stuff and you have 0 results in the first place. You're putting She's doing three things. So she's putting 30% into three things versus 100% into one. That's what I mean by you're doing too much. And we see agents do this all the time, whether it's education, whether it's you're learning something specific. Say I'm learning video, but they're learning YouTube video, then they're learning Pinterest, and then they're learning walkthrough tour. Like it's way too much. You have to centralize and focus if you want to get quick results. It's not possible for you to get the results that most agents are looking for spreading yourself thin. So stop doing too much. And the key is, especially if you're in a point where you really want to get results, talked to an agent yesterday, new agent, been studying for about three months, came out of HR, like high level HR. So it's got some connects, and she had mentioned new construction, and my ears perked up. I said, she's doing the things she needs to do, but she doesn't have the guidance she's going to the sales center, so she doesn't have guidance on how do I attract people that want to buy here outside of my sphere. Now she's got a really solid sphere, it sounds like. So I told her, I was like, hey, this is the first time we met, but we got a 3-day event where you're guaranteed in 3 days. We're going to show you how to set up your marketing so that all those new construction communities you went to, you have buyers coming to you. You're their concierge. That's what we do. You want to focus on that and then layer some of the other things on. But stop doing too much. You got to focus your efforts. And if you want to focus your efforts on new construction, luxury new construction, like I said, we have a 3-day event coming up. You are guaranteed in 3 days to accomplish more in those 3 days than you have in the entire last 6 months. And you'll walk out with everything set up and understood. The majority of folks that do our DIY, it takes about 3 months if they even do it. It is not because the information isn't there. It's because they don't have the discipline to do it. We're providing discipline, accountability. It is not for everybody. If you're broke, we can't help you. Like, we don't do this for free. We're not a nonprofit. Okay. We have helped agents generate millions in commissions, not sales. Our agents have sold over $500 million in the last half a decade in new construction and luxury new construction. We have the receipts and the folks to support and back it up. To get that level of information, it's not for everybody. So we have to have a conversation. Would love to have everybody here, but the truth is everybody's just not built for entrepreneurship, real estate, or willing to or able to invest in themselves. And that's okay. We have options. But for the event, it's not cheap. It's going to always go up in price, and the value is remarkable. You won't get any other value like that. So if you're interested in that, or if you're a do-it-yourself, you're like, I got this, you can do it. You totally don't need to ever talk to us again. You can do the do-it-yourself new construction buyer attraction playbook. It's the playbook from A to Z. Everything you need to know. If you have a question, yep, it's in there. We answer on how to set up your marketing for new construction. And again, here's the key. This is a transferable skill. Once you understand this skill, you can go market anything, any type of real estate. We focus on new construction because it solves the big three: inventory issues, interest rate issues, and the NAR lawsuit settlement. Am I going to get paid? All of that is covered with new construction. You want more? Click on the link in the bio or on this post. We only have a limited number of spots left for the April 2025 workshop. And those spots are filling up soon. It's very intimate. We never have more than 20 agents because it is literally hands-on. Me, Nate, and the crew are standing over your shoulder like, put that there, do that there. Nope, that's wrong. Hey, let's share this. So it's a really collaborative environment. It's actually an awesome environment. You get in the room with the folks that we put in a room, it's just like family you never knew you had. Anyway, if you're interested, at all, let's put it this way. If you're interested at all, click on the link in the bio or comment on this post. Click the link in the post. We'll get you information. You and I are going to have a conversation. We don't just let folks in. Even at the price point, you have to have a conversation. And we do happen to have a couple scholarships and the ability for you to go free. So let's have a conversation and let's get you focused so you can stop doing too much.